In today's video, I'm going to be going over one of the best armor sets in the game that you should buy now before an update drops and the price absolutely rises so you can make money off this, and it's also a really good armor set to use and can rival or beat Necron in certain scenarios. If you guys do enjoy today's video, subscribe, there's a giveaway. All you have to do is comment your IGN, so Minecraft username, along with a code word which I will say at some point throughout this video. I will roll after 7 days. You must be subscribed in order to claim the money. I will not give the money to someone who is not subscribed. There's a way to tell. I'll show icon top right. As we can see, I can see on YouTube videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, what armor set is better than Necron? Now, I'm going to be comparing this armor set to Necron. I'm going to be comparing the Shadow Assassin. I'm going to be comparing the price, the utility, basically speaking, to show you that this actually is a very, very good piece of armor. Now, this armor is Frozen Blaze. And before we click off, there is a lot of reasons why that I don't know if you've heard. First off, it has been leaked that there's going to be another update coming soon. I'm pretty sure that most people can agree one of the next big updates is going to be another update. In which case, Frozen Blaze becomes so much better. The reason being is mainly because of the Blaze Pet. With the Blaze Pet, it increases all stats by 20% while on the Nether. Couple this with the Bling armor and you end up getting buffs upon buffs. Now, first, let's compare the price. You can check this on your own time if you so want to, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to add it up. You can check the prices on your own. For a clean set of armor, Frozen Blaze costs you 22 million coins less than Necron. This is because the chest plate's about 15 million coins cheaper, each other piece is about 2 million coins cheaper. As for the pets, for Frozen Blaze, you're going to want to use a Blaze pet, Epic, if you're trying to save money, or Legendary if you want to get that extra little bit of defense and HP. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be comparing a Epic Baby Yeti, Epic Blaze Pet, because it's like the same thing as having Legendary Blue or Baby Yeti. Does help, kind of, yeah, but it doesn't have that big of an impact. Blaze Pet at level 100 is going for about 25 million coins. That's about the same cost as a level 100 Baby Yeti. Now, for damage, I'm going to be using Wither Skeleton. For EHP, I'm going to be pretending to use Ender Dragon because Baby Yeti would absolutely smash this challenge because Baby Yeti's just crocked. If we include the pet cost setups for a Wither Skeleton and a Baby Yeti versus a Blaze, which is probably what you would use in both scenarios, then the Blaze pet ends up being cheaper if it's an Epic. If it's a Legendary, it ends up being a little bit more expensive. For a full setup, Frozen Blaze is cheaper by about 35 to 40 million coins if you're using a Epic Blaze. If you're using Legendary, it's about the same price, maybe I think 5 million coins more. Now let's go into the actual comparisons itself. So, for the sake of the video, I'm going to be using Necron coupled with a Wither Skeleton pet, because that's probably a common thing, and Frozen Blaze coupled with a Blaze pet. Now, these are both the same level, both have nothing on it. We have Combat EXP Boost, level 91 Blaze, and we have a level 91 Wither Skeleton with a Dwarf Turtle Helmet. So they are both basically the exact same level pet, right? Now, for each set, I'm going to be using a Tarantula Helmet with 3/4 of that armor. So first, let's start out with Necron, okay? We're going to tab off to the Wither Skeleton pet. First, Wither Skeleton pet we have equipped right now. If you look at our EHP, we have 22,000. Now, I am aware that if you probably want to use Ender Dragon when comparing this with Necron, even if you have Ender Dragon, though, it ends up being about the same or even less EHP than Frozen Blaze. If we were to pretend that Ender Dragon pet was equipped, we'd have about 25,000 HP. About, give or take a few numbers, who cares, about 25,000 HP. Also, we have 850 defense and 2,300 health. We tab over to the Frozen Blaze. Once again, we have the helmet equipped. Before Frozen Blaze, as we can see, they're the exact same. Both of them have the exact same stuff on them. They both have the same Reforge, the same enchants. I mean, yes, Rejuvenate doesn't affect this, but like, you get the point. They're the same enchants. If we have this pet on with a Blaze pet, off the bat, you can see we are getting more defense than the other one. We had about 900 defense that time. Now we're at 1,200. So our EHP is 27,000, meaning this Blaze armor gives more EHP than Necron. Code word is going to be banana. Code word's banana. Now this is more defense than Necron by about 300. However, it is less health by about 300 as well, so it makes up for HP where it lacks. It makes up in defense where it lacks for HP. Now let's compare damage. Now to get a steady comparison, I'm not going to be using anything with Fable, because I can do like 600k damage with the Emerald Blade. I'm going to be using a Flower of Truth left click ability on a normal zombie. So first, with our Blaze, we are doing 120,000, a little 120,000.5, 120,000 damage, right? Now we tab over to the Necron. Once again, we have the helmet equipped. Then we swap to the Wither Skeleton. We are doing, on a normal zombie, 112,000 damage, which is less damage than the Frozen Blaze and Blaze Pet. Now, yes, if you're using Ender Dragon, you're going to get more damage. If you're using Baby Yeti, you're going to get more HP. However, I think Wither Skeleton is a fair price, or fair pet to do with both of these. So far, Blaze is winning in virtually everything. Now, let's compare some of the stats on its own. Excluding the HP and stats, we are getting about 260 HP from this guy. I know it says 300, but that's because the opposite of books are double, so I'm subtracting 40. We get about 260 health, and we have 220 health, 147, or a little bit less, like 127, 210. As we can see, it's about the same. Now, other stats that are interesting. You get more strength with this and less crit damage. With Frozen Blaze, you get more strength and less crit damage. Which means when using this with Blaze, not Blaze, Baby Yeti, it would also provide a good amount of HP. Now, one of the biggest factors between these two is speed. Now, this one does have 6 speed, but that is because of Sugar Rush. Speed for all these is the exact same, and it is higher than on every single piece of Necron if we were to have even. So, all in all, Frozen Blaze is, if you're using an Epic Blaze pet, cheaper, has a little bit more EHP, a little bit more defense, a little bit better stats overall, and the same thing goes inside of dungeons. All in all, Frozen Blaze is a better armor set than Necron for a variety of tasks. No. Necron is still good with Baby Yeti, with everything clipped. It is still, technically speaking, better. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing and treating the world for me. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.